What can I say about Oslo after being here for almost a week? I have one more week to spend. Oslo looks nice. If somewhere it reminds me of Germany, but I wanna be honest. It looks different. Looks different from Germany. Looks different from other European countries where I've been. As you already know, I already visited Nessa Blood Records. It's the only black metal place that I visited at this moment. I think I'll visit Homeland Chapel and Euronymous' grave. I think it's worth it because I have more days to spend here and I don't really know what to do. Maybe I'll visit some museums for sure. I'll visit some local landmarks. But for now I'm just walking around. It's so foggy. One more beautiful thing that I noticed about Norway that really made me feel positive is that it's very, very European. And it's Oslo, the capital city. I'm sure that other cities are quite the same, but I really like it. I really fucking like it. Sweden, take fucking notes. Seriously. I like that here are a lot of European families. And also I've never seen so many Nordic people in one area. Lots of European owned businesses. This is really good. I don't care if I get cancelled for it. Also, one thing that I really like here is that lots of nice people. People who are nice, people who are very polite. Very cool. I also, one more thing that I really like about Norway in this regard is that it doesn't look very politicized, because Germany is very politicized. Lots of disgusting political graffitis, lots of posters and demonstrations. Well, I know that I visited Norway just for 1 week at this point, but from what I can see, I see that Norway is not is not as politicized as Germany is. This is good. But there is another thing that I don't like about Norway. The public transportation. Public transportation is really uncomfortable in Norway. Because in Germany you can buy tickets on the place, on the bus station or in the metro station. And same in France and in Czech Republic. Here you need to go to a specific train station. And you need to go to the ticket office to get the ticket. And also, yeah, just on the ticket it's not written what kind of ticket it is. You just tell the where you wanna go, and that's it, and they give you the ticket, and that's all. It's a bit too much. It's a bit too much that you need to go to a specific place, that you cannot just take the ticket just on the station. This is one thing that I don't really like about Norway. In regards to music, I noticed one thing about myself not so long ago. I especially understood it while visiting Blood Records. Is that I'm looking at many bands that I know, but I didn't listen to them for so long that I forgot most of their songs. For example, I'm wearing Battery hoodie. I like this band a lot, really. And I remember when I was in my late teens, and when I was 17, 19, I listened to a lot of the songs. From albums, I listened only this album, their debut album. And my favorite song from Battery is Necromancy. But about everything else, I listened to many different songs, but not really the albums. But I listened, you know, it's one thing that I didn't, how to say it, like, I like black metal music, but the thing is that recently, maybe during last few years, I don't listen to black metal that much. By black metal I mean like this kind of classical, stereotypical black metal with corpse paints and with all of those typical black metal tremolos. I listen to it sometimes and some songs, but recently not that much. But I remember when I was like 17, 18, I listened to tons of black metal. And most of that stuff I just forgot. I listened to stuff that happened thanks to black metal. I like post-black metal. I like black ambient, dungeon synth. I like atmospheric black metal. I like what else do I like? DSBM. Yeah, things like that. I'm listening to things like that. I listen to a lot of Kim Carlson's music. Lots of, yeah, pretty much Swedish depressive scene, like Life Flower, Apathy, Van Helge, Avdrikia also. Yeah, just also some other bands. But this kind of typical black metal, I don't listen to it much. Sometimes I can, with a great pleasure. But most often I listen to derivatives of black metal. Some people might say that I'm a poser, but I think it's kind of opposite of being a poser. Like I've heard it so much, I listen to black metal so much that I'm more interested into subgenres. Just something like that. Often I even like music which is already not black metal. Yeah, in the typical understanding. But but that kind of music is still part of the scene. For example, late Apathy. Yeah. Apathy. For example, late Apathy, their second album is already not black metal, but it doesn't cancel the fact that Apathy is still a black metal band. Or some music from Van Helge, it's very far from black metal, but it's still a black metal music, yeah. So, just, I like this kind of music, and often just often if so so often I might have such kind of moments that I'm looking at a band, but I can hardly name any of their songs except for the most popular ones. Because I even thought not so long ago that again, it's after visiting Nessa Blood Records, which Mayhem song is my favorite one. And I thought, well, well, maybe, yeah, I think my favorite black metal song from Mayhem is Freezing Moon. I know it's an easy pick, but I really like the main riff, like do 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 do. I like it a lot, and I also like it because, well, not sure, but it probably might be an inspiration for one of my favorite black metal songs by another band, Hypothermia. Hypothermia made the song Melancholy, and probably it's their most popular song. I really like Melancholy song, and it sounds pretty similar to the Freezing Moon. So yeah, but to be honest, my favorite song of Mayhem, it's not even song but an intro from the song. It's the song is called Weird Mannheim from their Death Crush album, and they have their really beautiful piano intro. I think that piano intro in that song is the best what Mayhem ever did musically. It's in my opinion, it's the best thing what they ever done. They haven't done anything higher than that. dun, 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 dun. That piano introduction is the best that Mayhem ever produced, in my opinion. Even their black metal songs cannot compare with that. Like, it's the best of the best from what they've done, in my opinion. It's just you might not be agree with me, but it's just my opinion. What else can I say about Mayhem? Also, one thing, if we started talking about Mayhem, if I started talking about Mayhem, one thing that I noticed about them, also that I thought about not so long ago, is that I don't really dig stuff that they started doing after the Mysteries Dom Satanus, because in my opinion, well, maybe we can say thanks to Necrobutcher for keeping the band alive regardless of its leader's death. So Necrobutcher is the new leader of Mayhem, but the thing is that it was Euronymous' band anyway, and he was the mastermind behind it. And just, in my opinion, in my opinion, Euronymous took the band with himself when he died. Just this is what I think. Because I tried to listen to music that they released after Euronymous' death, but it was very boring in my opinion. I think even returns of Maniac and then return of Attila did not really help the situation, because the riffs are very basic in my opinion. Basic not technically, but basic just for black metal. It's just like typical like and nothing else. Because Euronymous, at least he actually offered something else besides it, because he made some really iconic riffs, some really interesting melodies into Mayhem's music. But it just what Mayhem released after Euronymous' death, it felt really basic. It felt really basic. It felt really boring. Just really no. I haven't seen any kind of interesting melodies there, seriously, and it doesn't sound memorable to me. So Euronymous took Mayhem into his own grave. Very atmospheric place. This place looks like some kind of ancient graveyard. I have no idea what this is, and I don't understand the Norwegian language, even though I recognize some words, because Norwegian in some ways resembles of German, because they're the same Germanic language group. I didn't post any videos for a long time. Just one moment. It looks pretty crowded. I didn't post videos for a long time, for a month. Just felt very burned out recently. But last few days I feel much better. I don't know what this place is, but this place looks interesting. I took a picture of this place. Looks nice. I started posting pictures on my Instagram very regularly recently, because here are lots of places where you can take pictures. If you want, you can subscribe to my Instagram and see the posts there. The link will be in the description below. So now let's continue vlogging. One thing in regard to taking pictures, I realized one interesting thing: how to make really atmospheric pictures. Advice for people who want to make really cool pictures. You need to be present on the picture. Well, how to explain it? To some people it might seem obvious. Like, what? You need to be present on the picture, that's it. No, that's not everything. Hear me out. You need to be just present on the picture. So what does that mean? It means that you're being there just as a guest. You don't try to, show your ass. You don't try to make yourself a center of attention on the photo. You don't try to make a photo self-centered. So do not try to be too intrusive in your picture, don't make it overly self-centered. Just be present there, be present as a guest. If you found an interesting place where you wanna take picture of that place. And just stand there next to the camera, like a guest. A lot of people, they make photos overly self-centered. They try to make whatever place they visit, wherever they go, they always try to make it about themselves. They always try to make themselves the center of attention. That's why their photos are looking identical. Yeah, especially it's relevant for women. Women usually do such stuff. When you don't make it only about yourself, the atmosphere in your photos will get increased dramatically. Trust me. I'm not a professional photographer, but this is just my own personal observation. And also, besides that, do not put any Instagram filters on your photos. Why do you need to do it? Natural light is already enough. Just take a look at this. With some basic Instagram filters, your photos will look basic, they look corny, just like everyone else's photos. So yeah, that's how you can make your photos more atmospheric. Just make it authentic and do not make it only about yourself. Take a look at this. So beautiful. This is the fog of Norway. I think I've seen such thick fog only in Russia when I was a child. decided to take a ferryboat trip. Just because I enjoyed so much.